video. And I just got back from the grocery store. Usually I only go once a week, and I usually go on Sundays. Today is actually Thursday, and I went ahead and just made a quick run because I wanted some more apples. I ate more than what I thought I was going to eat when I got the groceries for, last Sunday. And I wanted to get some oranges. I wanted to go to my local grocery store called Fiesta because they usually have better prices on like produce, okay? But sometimes when I'm at the store, I don't feel like going to Fiesta as well. So anyway, I wanted some oranges, and I got the oranges. I got 7 oranges. I paid $4.50 for these 7 oranges. It was, I always need to go get my receipt. Hold on a second. So I got 7 oranges. I paid $3.47 for 7 oranges. Now, when I was at Walmart this time, and again, I'm not ragging on Walmart, I realized everybody's prices have gone up because there's some things that I see that went up even at Fiesta too, okay? But anyway, at Walmart, they had a bag of oranges. There were 5 oranges in there, and that bag was $5 and change. Those oranges were a little bit bigger than the ones that I have here, and these are not tiny, they're like medium, but I got 7 of those for $3.47, okay? So I'd rather do that. Also what I picked up, I got what's called Pink Lady apples. I think I've heard of them before. My friend Jamila says she likes them. They were 99 cents a pound. I got 4 of those, so this will be my first time trying that. And let's see, the price for those came out to $2.16. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. And let's see, they were 99 cents a pound. And I don't know if I said the right price on these. They were $1.29 a pound. Okay. And then I don't know if you've ever tried this. It's edamame. Edamame is really good for you. It's a good little snack. It's not sweet at all. It's got like a little salt taste, really easy to cook. And it's just good to kind of like snack on. But yeah, so I got some edamame. With edamame, it has plenty of protein, and it also has a good amount of fiber. So that is a good, little snack. So I'll probably eat on some of these today. But okay, that's that. So I'm gonna put these groceries up, and I'm gonna start my breakfast. Lately, look at me, y'all. Lately, I have lost a good 16 to 17 pounds, okay? And I have been eating better, eating pretty good actually. I have been exercising. The eating is better than the exercising, and sometimes I've been real good with the exercise and then I'll slack off a little. So I got to get back with that. I did exercise yesterday and the day before, and I exercised better the day before than I did yesterday. But anyway, so you'll get a chance to see an example of what I've been eating for breakfast. Right now, it's actually 1:12. I have not eaten at all. This morning, I drank some green tea. I drank water first. I had some green tea, warm green tea. I squeezed a little lemon in there, and I put a little cinnamon, sprinkled some cinnamon in there. So I haven't been like really starving. I think, it's helping my appetite situation to not be so crazy. But yeah, it's 1:12, and I'm not starving now, but I know I need to eat breakfast. Okay, so like I said, you'll get to see me eat or fix the breakfast. So as you see here, it is breakfast time, and I'm having eggs. I normally crack 2 large eggs. I only eat half of one yolk, my bad. And the reason why I do that is because there's certain vitamins or nutritional values in the yolk that I want to get a part of, but I don't want all the cholesterol. So, that's why I only put a little bit. But so I'm having eggs this morning. I'm also having rye bread toast. And what else did I have? Oh, that is sauerkraut, not sauerkraut, cream cheese that I'm putting in my eggs. And I also put a little turmeric and black pepper in my eggs, which, that's good for you. Let's see. I'm making the omelet, the toast, avocado, half of an avocado. And I cut up one of those pink lady apples, which they are so good. With the coffee drink, so I made my coffee and I put some Premier, the protein meal replacement drink in there. And I put a little of the MCT oil in there. But yeah, this is a typical breakfast that, that I have. And I love breakfast, my favorite meal of the day.
Yeah, words, rhymes, lyrics, Vito, yeah, language, yeah, letters, symbols, sounds, how we communicate. Without language, there couldn't be a human race. Look at all the history that it accumulates. When I'm down, beats and words help me rejuvenate. It's the base of every civilization. With every single line, scripture and intonation, compiling information, simple, sophisticated, from the plains of Africa out to the Himalayas. So many ways that we record our language. Novels, audio, film, we translate and transcript. Went to electronic from etched on tablets. Cave carvings, the Mandarin and Spanish. It defines our past, present, and future. We used to need paper, now it sits on a computer. Ain't just for readers, we got listeners and viewers. No longer scratch walls, but turntables like Cuba.
Hieroglyphics, calligraphy, graffiti, to a symphony. Put a complexity, simplicity. Without language, will be a mystery. You got prayer, imagery, a haiku, or a soliloquy. Words always to my periphery. Without language, will be a mystery.
Allows us the means to express emotion. Gave us names for countries in every ocean. It's universal for any level of melatonin. Even ways for those who paralyzed, the neck is broken. Grunts and noises turn to phones and menus. Some don't care and some pretend to. The best way to chronicle what you went through. Without it, I couldn't destroy your venue. I say you need to choose your language wisely. People will lie to your face but ask you nicely. The evil use it as a tool to distract society. Cameras tell them who you are, don't have to hand them ID. When Chinese use it, they know how to stay out of trouble. Most Americans just say whatever, they ain't subtle. Language transport me like I'm about to take a shuttle. Wordplay and metaphors, I'm a favorite puzzle.
Hieroglyphics, calligraphy, graffiti, to a symphony. But of complexity, simplicity. Without language, will be a mystery. You got prayer, imagery, a haiku, or a soliloquy. Words always to my periphery. Without language, will be a mystery. Hieroglyphics, calligraphy, graffiti, to a symphony. But of complexity, simplicity. Without language, will be a mystery. You got prayer, imagery, a haiku, or a soliloquy. Words always to my periphery. Without language, will be a mystery.
I love to just sit and savor my coffee after I've had my breakfast. It's one of my most enjoyable parts of the day. I have recently learned that after you eat, you should not just lay around. You should get some body movement for a good 10 minutes at least after you eat, and it helps to keep your blood sugar levels leveled instead of spiked. So that's what I'm doing here, just getting in some good movement. I'm just doing whatever, You don't have to do anything fancy, just move your body.
And I want to paint my nails there. So that's okay. I literally just want my cuticles cleaned up because I can do the polish and everything like that, but baby, the upkeep, I always.
Basically sisters, cousins, but sisters. And I was definitely the mischievous side, the character that had all the bad ideas and always beating everybody else in trouble.
Just after high school, Hannah met Scotty, her first serious boyfriend. She moved in with him in Billings, Montana.
After Jeremiah was born, she grew up on me, I guess. For the same reason I'm actually older than him. She did unfortunately so motive with him.
But things didn't work out with Scotty, so Hannah moved back to the reservation with her now 10-month-old son. It was 9 days before the fire was sprung. Tribe member Desi Rodriguez Lombear grew up on the reservation and knew Hannah. She has seen the struggles of the local community.
In tonight's case, imagine, pick up your phone, only to realize you're locked out of Instagram, Snapchat, email, and even your bank account. When you finally do get back online, all of your personal information is stolen, and your money is gone. Tonight, MTV News reporter Jonas Ikugo investigates a multi-million-dollar...
What do you do when you can't trust your phone number?
Once these hackers take control, it's game over. Everything is gone. You need all of your money. Yes.
Yeah, it's just terrifying.
This little known threat is a multi-million-dollar scam that's devastating people's lives.
These were very serious and heinous crimes.
Victims became suicidal over the complete financial ruin. I was shocked because I never thought anything crazy like that would happen.
No one is safe. It can happen to anyone.
That includes the rich and famous. A way of but some people.
And all we had to work on the car with was a hammer, a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, and a car jack. We couldn't even get the tire off the car because it had lock nuts on it, and you had to have a key to get that off. You know exactly right. I don't try. So we took us about 3 days to get the tire off my car.
Eddie learns there's a good look out for information on the Phyllis things, but she keeps quiet. But David is not so lucky.
They took her and Dan to jail. When they take him to jail, they're going to be right there on the other side.
I don't think Henry had time to do much strategy. I just think it's something. You got an instinct, that's why they went.
And I could hear the cop cars and stuff flying over the ceiling.
Then one day, he's hanging out with 17-year-old Daniel Wilson, 17-year-old Pete Montoya, and 19-year-old Dennis Beatty.
So this is towards the end of the night, and well, I should say the end of the night when it comes to eating, okay, because I am intermittent fasting, and I have had my dinner. I do breakfast and dinner. I don't do lunch in between, and every once in a while I'll have a small little snack between the breakfast and the dinner. You know, not always, but so anyway, I'm gonna be showing here an example of one of the last things maybe that I'll have to eat, and that, you know, is like the snack time. I always have my snack after dinner. What was I gonna say? So usually I cut off my eating around, I'm gonna say 7:30, 8 o'clock at the latest. And yeah, don't eat anything else until the next day, 11:30, somewhere in there. Sometimes it gets to be a little even later than that. Okay, but yeah, so like I say, this here is just an example of one of the things that maybe I would, you know, snack on. Okay, so that is all for today. I thank you for viewing. Thank you for coming. I hope you'll come again. And when you do, I hope you'll bring a friend. Until next time, it's tea time, y'all.